Hi there. Let me tell you a little bit about this hermit phase that I've been in. Hi, I'm Sarah. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Hi. I have been in a hermit phase, like an energetic cocoon in so many ways. And if you look at my past videos, I was reading the Paul Selig books, and I was doing this whole spiritual awakening just like for the last 12 years, and my path has just been so all over the place since this whole journey began. And then I started getting the sense that I just needed to cocoon, to go inward, to listen to my inner child, to connect with who I am, create who I wanted to be, and release old identities, release the patterns. If you've gone through this experience, I'm sure you know what it feels like. It's just been like I've been in a dryer, kind of and learning how to deliberately create segment intent. I've been listening to Abraham for years. My water. And they talk about segment intention. I started listening to the Judah channel, Anjie Hipple channels the Judah, and all my guides. I love them, I appreciate them, and I do the permission slips that they share, and it's definitely taught me more how to let go, ask for grace, call in my angels, segment intent, look at the belief, not judge it, not try to push it away, not try to say this is bad, I'm bad. Everything's connected, and I've learned a lot more over the years what that actually means. The fascia in my body, the sense of safety, the sense of fear, the sense of connectedness, all those things that create my physical body, all of them. Even what my outer world looked like. I was just listening to the Judah channel, and they said, if you have the fruit, you have the root. So whatever your external is, there's the root to that. Find out what the root to it is, and then ask, call in the angels, ask for help. I've learned so much humility over the years. Asking for help. What does that feel like? What does that look like? How does help come to me? How does support come to me? It comes in so many different ways, and it's been an interesting challenge. There's been little challenges that have come up and that I've given myself. There was a time where I needed a new laptop, and I was listening to Bashar. I remember him. Bashar, if you've listened to Bashar, he shares this story where a woman wanted to travel the world, and she didn't have the funds for it. She didn't have the means to do it, or she didn't know how it was going to happen. But then she had this idea, write airlines, put out the idea, hey, look, I'm a photographer. I'd love to take photos. You can use all the photos for your promotional packages. And an airline was like, yeah, and they paid for her to go around the world, take photos. So he shares this story, and I needed a new laptop after my father passed away. Everything went into probate, and that costs money, that takes time. If you've gone through probate, you know exactly what I mean. So anyway, I needed a new laptop, and I wanted a good laptop. I didn't have the money for it, didn't know where it was going to come from, but then this inspiration, this impulse came, and it was like, well, put out a beacon, for like a call for help. Ask what you need, and release how it needs to come. One of the ways that it appeared was to go on to a what is that called? like a fundraiser. There's a website for it, raise funds. And I put out to all my friends, like a couple of my friends on Facebook. And then I heard this voice and it was like, no, if you're gonna do this, put it out. Open up your vulnerability. Who cares who knows who that you need help? Who cares who knows what you're going through? Who cares what anybody is gonna say? So I opened it up to all of my Facebook group. Everybody that was in my Facebook friends group, I sent them all a message with the link to this thing. And I said, hey, look, this is the situation that I'm going through right now. This is what I'm wanting, I'm needing right now to do the creative things that I need to do and all the stuff. I put it out there. I let the vulnerability come up of asking for help. What is that person gonna say? What is that person gonna think? There was, I think I had like 500, maybe 1,000. I don't know how many friends I have, but I opened it up to every single one of them. And 9 people donated. 9 people that I wouldn't have even thought of. One of my friends that has a business donated a couple times through the business to donate to me getting a new computer. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 9 people. And then I had a brand new computer. Her name is Zaria. I love her. I love her. I've loved her every day since, every time I'm creating something. Thank you. Thank you for this amazing gift. And it was because I followed that impulse, because I was allowing myself to open up, to be seen, to be felt, to receive in any way that it would come. I received with ease, quickly. So it was because I was willing to do that. And Bashar really helped, that story really helped open up the doorway to, well, it doesn't have to come. You can call in help and you can call in support and you can exchange services. I was able to stay with my girlfriend for a bit because I was helping her move, because I was helping her organize. So just exchanging what you have to exchange, if there can be something, if you need something. And Bashar says that this is the way the world's kind of going anyway. Money is one form of abundance. And I hear so many people say, I don't have the money for that. I can't do that because I need the money for that. I need the money. And they put this one thing, this one form of abundance above everything else, and it kind of shuts the doorway to how it can come in other ways. Another quick story, when I was at my mom's house out in the country, I would say these things and she'd be like, that doesn't work, that can't happen. And one of the things that she said is, I really need a new burn barrel because, this other one, it burned through. Me and my sister had like a really big bonfire and we kind of fucked up her burn barrel. And I said, well, put it out to the universe that you want a new burn barrel. And she was kind of annoyed that I said the word universe because she's God. And I'm like, it's all the same. It's all, everything is. So anyway, however you want to term it, put it out to the universe, put it out to God, open up the thing. This is what I'd like. I'd like this. And I release the outcome of how it has to come. It can come in any way. Everything's possible. Anything's possible. She was like, that can't happen. And I kid you not, about 2 days later, I was talking to the neighbor and he was like, I have a brand new burn barrel if your mom wants it. 2 days later, she had a brand new burn barrel sitting out in the woods waiting to have another bonfire. And the flower that she was asking for, he brought her that as well. It was just amazing how many things kept happening. And the more you look for those things, you put them out and you acknowledge them. It was like the 4 A's. Ask, acknowledge, appreciate, and allow. So when I would ask and I would see the owl show up in the tree, and then 2 more owls, and then all of a sudden an owl showing up on my mom's doormat when she opened up the back door, and then just sitting on the tractor staring at the house for 2 hours, I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that. I asked for it, and it came in these magnificent ways. And I asked for that, and I appreciated it so much, so much. And I've allowed more. There's just been more. And every day I'm walking through different neighborhoods, sometimes the same neighborhoods, and I keep seeing different things that I didn't see before. A different kind of flower, a little thing on the mailbox, a little surprise and delight. The universe is always playing games. My angels are always playing fun games with me, and I have a scavenger hunt pretty much every day. What can I see today? I'm gonna ask for certain things. We just found something that we've had on our list for a while. My fiance sent me a picture of it. He was like, I found it. We just put things on a list on our phone. Here's what we're looking for. Here's what we're asking for. How it comes, not my circus, not my monkeys. Lord, work it out. God, work it out. Yeshua, work it out. Just everything works out for me. Everything works out for me. And the home, I keep finding homes in different places. I've been car camping for 2 years, so I found homes in so many different towns and places and neighborhoods. And it's been this amazing experience to explore all of these different neighborhoods without having to commit to anything right now and seeing what fits best. We're looking at apartments here, we're looking for places there. But this sense of freedom and going to a place and then having a new scavenger hunt in that place, asking and allowing, accepting, appreciating, acknowledging, all those things. That's some of the things that I've learned in this hermit mode. That's how this hermit mode has helped me, because I've really been able to practice the permission slips that I've learned, practice what it feels like to open up and to trust that everything's working out for me. My fascia, I've learned more about fascia over the last couple of years because I had a bladder prolapse, and that worked out for me too. I went to a physiotherapist. She did fascia release, and every once in a while it comes back, but I have exercises to do. I want to take care of my vessel, my fascia. That holds your nervous system, your sense of being here, just being safe, being held. And I don't think, maybe, I'm guessing that I had my hermit experience so I could understand more of who I am and understand that I don't need all the things that I thought I needed at one time that held my identity. My worthiness doesn't come through my hair. It doesn't come through what I look like, my desirability to other people. It doesn't have anything to do with money, the house I live in, the car I drive. None of that. My hermit mode allowed me to just be and to talk to my inner child again and to allow it to express the fear and the shame and the guilt and the sadness and the upset and the curiosity and the love and excitement and joy and playfulness. It allowed me to do all those things without having a lot of outside noise. It was like I needed to calm down the noise. And in that, I hadn't posted too much. I was wanting to post more, and I just haven't. And the intention is there to post more because that message keeps showing up for me in my soul, to put myself out there, to allow myself to be seen, to connect with somebody out there. And if my experience can help you, then yay. How amazing is that? And if your experience can help me, all of us serve each other. So thank you. I know what it means to be in transition, not know what's going to happen, how things are going to work out, and keeping the faith, that you're held and you're safe and things are in fact going to work out for you. I hope you feel that wherever you are. I just watched a video with Judah and they talked about grace. They had this amazing meditation. If you go to YouTube, I can try to post a link. It just felt so amazing to ask for grace. If you're going through this transition, that amazing grace, that feeling of grace. Grace is an uplifter, just that vibration of the word grace. And just letting it pull you up to the surface. Like think of yourself floating on this calm ocean surface. Let that surface just easily pull you along. Don't get sucked down into these trying to figure everything out, trying to work it out with your brain, trying to get, I need to write this letter because I'm so upset. Like just let yourself float. It was just such an amazing experience, and I'm going to listen to it again. I have it saved on my YouTube. But think of a word that just feels good to you and sit in it for a couple minutes. Just sit in it for a couple minutes. Give yourself that 2-minute time out to not look at your phone, to not listen to anything at all. Just pick that word that feels peace, ease, grace, safe, whatever it may be, and sit in that. If you got the fruit, you got the root. So look at what's happening and start right here. They were talking about how so many people have, and I can see it in myself with my bladder prolapse and sexuality and everything that's been going on in the last couple of years with feeling safe. It's like my sacral chakra needs some loving, but opening it up so you're in this heart frequency, not stuck up here. Just allow that to be the magnet. Allow that to create the day that you're walking into. Even when things happen, even when circumstances happen. Bashar always says, circumstances do not matter, only my state of being matters. In this moment, I feel, fill in the blank. Okay, I love you. It's fun to come out of hermit phase with you. Thank you. Whoever you are out there, if you've watched this far, I love you. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you later.